Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome into the channel. I'm, of course, your host, the Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a full breakdown on the BLITZ FAIR 2022 event for World of Tanks Blitz. Now, as we all know, the BLITZ FAIR is one of the best times of the year to get your hands on a fantastic vehicle for free, because you get a free snow globe. But this year, it's going to be a lot of grinding to get your hands on that snow globe. Now, this video is going to be breaking into not only the event, how many battles and victories you're going to have to score to get your hands on both or even one of the rewards, but as well, I'm going to be breaking into the free XP containers, the gold boxes, the snow globe tanks, and how much money it's going to cost for you to get your hands on the Concept 1B. This should basically be your entire guide into the BLITZ FAIR of 2022. Now, it is going to start December 17th. That is the confirmed day it is going to start, and it is going to end January 8th. So there are 23 days of the BLITZ FAIR. And before we do get into what that means, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I don't ask much, but this video took a lot of effort to get out for you guys, and all of this information is basically confirmed by Wargaming themselves after I watched their live stream over and over to make sure I didn't miss any information. So if you do enjoy the video, and you'd like to see more like this, as this should be the most reliable source of information you have on the BLITZ FAIR, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. But getting straight into it on the event. Now, this event is great because you can either get a tier 7 collector known as the Sphere. It is the Leo, just now with snow tracks, a cool legendary camo for it, very nice looking vehicle. It is a little bit statistically different. After scouring through the pictures of it, I'll be able to tell you the differences on these statistics, but as well, you can get your hands on a free snow globe. However, free does come at a cost, and that is your time. To get your hands on the snow globe, you need 300 bulbs, which is a victory. Every single one of those bulbs is a victory. And judging that the event lasts 23 days, to get your hands just for the snow globe, it is going to take you on average 13 wins a day. Yeah, that is a lot. And judging that the average player in this game is around a 50% win rate, it's going to take you 600 battles to get your hands on the actual snow globe. 600 games. And the Sphere is another 100, so again, multiply that by 2. It's going to take you 800 battles in total for 23 days to get your hands on both of these rewards. Yeah, that's a lot. So you definitely want to make sure that if you are going to be playing in this event, you have plenty of time to do so. It's going to take you 17.39 battles on average every day to get your hands on this vehicle for the next 23 days. So, as I said on my live stream earlier today, if you are a working person and you don't have that much time, what I would suggest to do is if you can only average maybe 5 games a day when you're on work, when you're off of work, if you really want to get a free tank, just play like 20 or 30, maybe even 40 games on your days off. If not, I can't really help you much there. It's expensive, but there's a reason why it's expensive. The snow globe this year is really good. There are, I think, 25 or 26 snow globe tanks. I mean, I got them all listed here, so I'm going to start reading them off. Starting off, we got the Chieftain Mark 6 at tier 10, the AMX M454, the VK90, the Super Conch, the Concept 1B, Object 907, Object 260, and the T22. Making our way down to tier 9, there is one tier 9 being the K91, but that's by far the best, so I don't think anybody can complain. Down into tier 8, we've got the WZ121 GFT, the Skoda T27, Progetto 46, a Mil 1951, Bat Chation Barask, we've got the Samwa SM, AMX CDA, Scorpion, Rampanzer, Centurion RAAC, Mark 5-1, we've got the Chimera, T26E5 Sheriff, LT432, and then down at tier 7, we have the Dracula, the Helsing, and, last but not least, the Smasher. Those are all fantastic vehicles. No matter what you get out of the snow globe, none of those are bad. So if you don't have any of these tanks, you are in for one treat this year. Now, I do think, I'm not correct on this yet because I don't know the actual drop chances, but I do think that the tier 10s are probably going to have a much lower drop chance than the tier 8s and the tier 7s, but we'll find out as soon as the actual BLITZ FAIR is released. But it's not going to make much of a difference. You are going to get one of those vehicles listed there. Very good opportunities. And if you get a vehicle like me, where I've got every tank in the game already there, if you get a duplicate, you will get gold, which then you can spend back into the gold boxes to try and get more snow globes for either another tank or the main reward. Now, what is the main reward this year? Well, that would be the Concept 1B, the tier 10 American heavy tank. It's basically like a T110E5, but before it was nerfed and then put on steroids. It goes 45 kilometers per hour, 3,000 damage per minute, and 10 degrees of gun depression with an impenetrable turret. It will be the next comp tank of Blitz, and that's pretty certain as I've already talked to some of the main comp players in North America, especially the winners of the Blitz Cup. So, yeah, if you are any professional comp players out there, depending on what server you're on, you sadly might have to get your hands on a Concept 1B if you actually want to stay in the clan or very relevant when it comes to competitiveness in the Blitz nature. Kinda sucks, especially because the meta might just permanently stay with Concept 1Bs for a very, very long time. Kinda like how we had the E5 meta for, what, 2 or 3 years? So, yeah, kinda worried about that. But either way, that is the Concept 1B. It has not been nerfed since its recent buff in Update 8.5. I don't know if you're excited or disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed and excited because I don't want to see Concept 1Bs rolling out and dominating the battlefield, but at the same time, it would be kind of cool to get your hands on a pretty strong Tier 10 heavy. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Now, when it comes to the Severe, which is the Tier 7 Leo collector version, the Severe goes 50 kilometers per hour instead of the normal 45. However, it does have a worse amount of acceleration and traverse speed. So worse power to weight, but better top speed. So most likely it's going to even out as it is. They have the exact same damage per minute. However, the Severe does have a much better gun. Its aiming time on the Leo is 3.7 seconds. I checked my Blitz Garage, and then when Ribble Stripe was adding equipment to his vehicle, it was a 2.5 second aiming time. So it's got a 1 second better aiming time than the Tech Tree counterpart. That is way better. It's going to be like using a T-34-2 WZ-121 Chinese medium on a Sphere, which actually has very nice health at 290 for a Tier 7. Armor-wise, I'm not sure if it's going to be changed, but most likely no. But yeah, it is a little bit better and a little bit different than the normal Tech Tree Leo, but thankfully it's absolutely free if you want to get your hands on it. Now we are going to be making our way down to the final part, being boxes. Now, obviously, there are 2 different types of boxes, as there are every year. There are free XP boxes and gold boxes. Now, the free XP boxes are a chance for you, if you've saved up a bunch of free experience, to get your hands on a snow globe for free. In my opinion, I would suggest if you have, let's say, been saving up free XP for a long time, you've got 500,000 or maybe even 1 million and you've been saving it for the next tech tree, use it on this event. And the reason behind that is last year's snow globe drop chance was 2%. Now, even with that terribly low drop chance of 2%, you just heard the list of vehicles I just dropped for you guys. That's an insane list of vehicles, and none of those tanks are bad. So, would you rather get a Tier 10 that you could always grind in the future, or get a Tier 8, Tier 9, Tier 10 collector premium that is fantastic and kind of strong in every aspect? In my opinion, it would be smart to try and get a snow globe, because even if you don't get it, you can still get gold out of these boxes, and other goodies as well. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, use your XP whatever you want, but for me, I'm going to be spending almost all of my 22 million free experience on these boxes, and I'll be streaming it, not Christmas Day, but the day of the Blitz Fair. I'll be streaming all of this for you guys, so make sure you do check that out, as well. I'll be doing the giveaway winners then. So that is the boxes. The first box, or the first 50 boxes, are 50,000 experience. So you can get 50 of them, and it's going to cost up to 2.5 million XP to get all of those. That's a lot! The next 50 are going to go up to 75,000 experience and be 3.75 million. Yep, goes up more. And then the next 50, which I think is the max amount it can go up to, you can keep buying them, but it's going to be 150,000 free XP and 7.5 million for the 50 boxes. Yeah, that is a lot of free XP to be spending. With all those added up, it's around 13 million free experience if you had all of those 150 boxes. Now, at that same time, something Wargaming did say in the video or live stream is that the chances of getting a snow globe will also go up as the experience cost goes up. So for the first 50 boxes, it's probably going to be the same 2% or maybe a 1% if Wargaming is being really annoying. And then the second boxes, I'm thinking, is going to be 3%. And then the final row of boxes, which is 150,000, might even be a 5%. Now that's not bad. That means that you might actually be able to get your hands on a decent amount of snow globes if you have a lot of XP. I saw somebody watching the live stream at 40 million, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, nobody really has 20 million XP lying around in their garage unless they're a no-life like me. So for the most part, don't waste your XP if you don't have a lot of it. If you only got 100,000, don't waste it. But at the same time, if you got a lot, I'd suggest to do it because it's a fantastic way to possibly get a very good vehicle. Finally, we have the gold boxes. Now, the gold boxes last year were a 10% drop chance to get your hands on the vehicle, so this year I'm expecting it to be the same at a 10% drop chance. So that would mean, at least statistically, if you do the calculation lottery theory, which I always do when I talk about crate drop chances, it's going to take you about 20 boxes to get a snow globe statistically. Now, you could open all 20 of those boxes and get super lucky and get 20 snow globes, but statistics don't tell you that. Statistics tell you the average percentage of things you would need to get that one thing. So for this, it's 20 boxes, get you one snow globe. That's the average statistic. Could be far off, but that's what it is. So that would mean that on average, it would cost you 300,000 gold to get your hands on a Concept 1B if you wanted to get 10 snow globes from the statistics. Or, in other words, $800 US to get it pretty much guaranteed. $800. So, if you do not have $800 lying around, and you don't have a lot of free XP lying around, do not, I quote, do not try to get the Concept 1B. It will not be worth your money, and it will most likely come out in the future for a much cheaper price. Not $800. I mean, that's crazy. So there you go, folks. That is everything you need to know about the Blitz Fair. Now, on the aspect of the Concept 1B, if you just go to Blitzhanger, you can look at these statistics all posted there for you. Those are going to be the final statistics to what I'm aware. As Wargaming themselves said, the tank is not changing from its current test patch. So, a little scary there. But either way, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. As I said before, this took a lot of time to make sure all this information was correct. And if you want to fact check it, go check the live stream yourself. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.